That is on, and this is on as well. Okay. Welcome everybody to the stream. Sorry I wasn't able to do the Discord tourney this week. A lot of last minute jobs to do, so wasn't able to keep on schedule, but I did still want to do something because I haven't even posted any of the community stuff, so I wanted to at least do a little bit on the channel this week. So I'm gonna be working on my old Hexa Orb deck. I haven't touched this since BCS 2023 Toronto, where I went 1-2 and dropped because I went with a friend who didn't play Vanguard very much, and I didn't want to keep him longer than I had to, so ended up leaving the event early. But it was fun. I had one heal in the deck and just played like a ton of fronts and stuff, and I played Lagrel in it, so a lot has come out for the deck since then. That was like pre DBT 13, so I have made some changes. I believe I touched it once since, but I've never actually really tested it, and there was the main deck size change, so we're moving the deck into new sleeves today, and yeah, just gonna test out the list, but let's do it. I am still a little bit tired from work, but I will try as much as possible to keep my voice up. Oh, hello Cardfight Hunter. How are you? Okay, so just so it's not just uncomfortable dead air, the Lagrel Hexorb duo that I took to BCS Toronto would basically give you 4 swings, 2 of which had drive checks. So you'd have your Aquamarine, and then you'd have Lagrel on the side. Like you could potentially do 5 attacks. You'd attack with 2 rear guard lanes, then the Vanguard, restand both of the lanes, and then oh no, actually no, you'd still only get 4, but or 3. Ooh, yeah. Hold on. It was kind of it was kind of inconsistent, but when it hits, it hits. But yeah, so the setup would be something like this. So on the Persona right turn, obviously, because you could I also ran Refuerzoses because the deck relies so much on you having Persona Ride that you might as well throw Reflexos in for a little bit of extra kick in the pre-Vanguard attacks. So I'll just have an example here. And then, yeah, I'll just use this for example. So you'd swing this lane. Actually, yeah, you'd swing this lane, 20, 25 for example. Swing this lane, no activation of Lagrel skill. Swing with Aquamarine, and depending on how much you're also willing to discard, you could also just restand this. You could restand everything, attack with the Lagrel after, because the Lagrel takes the also benefits off of the drive checks having the extra trigger power, and then potentially swing with this after, or just swing with this on its own after. Yeah, the drive checks were fun. The main problem it has, and it still is sort of an issue, is the Persona Ride requirement. But even then, the deck pumps out really good numbers regardless. So yeah, there's not too much of an issue there. And then after that, you could always just get rid of the Lagrel and go back to regular Hexa Orb turns. But that's how it was before. I'm going to see if it still works. And if it still works, then I will play this next week, maybe. If not, then we'll have to continue working on it. Let me just put everything out here first, actually. Guess I should have done that. Okay. Twos. That's right deck. So that's fine. Grade ones. Okay. So there are a couple things that I wanted to do. This also was in the deck, but no longer is going to be, because not very useful in the long run, outside of being a one-time body that stays on the field and does nothing after. So let's we'll do the triggers last, because I know that I had to eat another deck basically to get that stuff. I don't have very much from set 4, and because of the postal strike, doesn't look like I'm going to be getting any of it anytime soon, and I'm still waiting on a bunch of other stuff from set 4, sadly. But anyway, it is what it is. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so I want to first focus on this, because the last draft that I made, I took the Lagrel out, but I still want to play the Lagrel because I think it's funny. So Aquamarine, we of course need the 3. Refuerzos, I feel like I can keep playing the Refuerzos just because it's free bodies to restand and stuff. Because yeah, the safest lane to attack with, the safest lane to attack with would be the Lagrel lane. Just because, even if you only hit one trigger off of the Aquamarine, you're able to stand the 2 units again anyway. That was kind of the idea with it. So I wanted to see if there's anything else that has come out that I may have forgotten about that might be able to let us do some more shenanigans here. I know that there's a card that, when discarded, can call itself, but hmm. Wait. I need to see the wording on this. Discarded from hand during turn, but it's a Soul Blast. Oh, Exalted would have been funny to play. Because you could just call this over the other rear guard. Yeah, the other side rear guard. And since it can't attack anyway, just rest it. Or you could put it in the back. And then thing. Whew. Okay, I'll put this out just in case. That's a maybe. It's a maybe because of the soul. That's its main problem with it, because we need the soul for Aquamarine to restand stuff. Let's see, is there anything that goes into soul? Okay, so I was thinking Assaulta, but the ability is different from what I thought it was. So we're not going to be able to do that. What else? What else is there that we can use? Soul Blast. No. We've evolved quite past the need for Pentagleam as a rear guard. Placed on rear during main phase. No. We need something on discard. Or, if something stands, then we can stand something. Let's see. Nope. Oh, I'll put this out just in case. Form up would be nice for something else. Let's take these out just in case we end up just going sort of orthodox with this. No. No. When your Vanguard is attacked, if it is the fifth battle of this turn or more, might play this. Maybe. We'll see. We will see. Because a lot of stuff has 5 attacks now. But not everything has retire. So, she might be able to survive through turns, but in a lot of matchups I feel like she won't. Okay, now we're looking through the rares. Don't think there's anything here that we would need. I'm just gonna get those out though, just in case. Place and move by card ability when maybe Magic of Appreciation. Let's see if we can do anything with that. When your drive check reveals a trigger unit Soul Blast 2 counter charge. No. Soul Blast 2. Up top card, but I don't think Soul. No. Could just turn the deck into a draw engine. Don't know. Do I try it for the troll? I only got one copy available though. Because the rest of it, most of the copies are in the Sarevsa deck, and I don't want to take that apart. Watater might be nice, just as a defensive option. We'll see. Watater. She's great all the way up until the end, because you can guard with her, and then fix top deck, and then if you're a 5 and it's a heal on top, then you're solved. But not always gonna be as nice, and the shield value is not great. I'd rather have, I don't know if I'd rather actually have the straight up shield value or have the thing. It's a gamble, but we'll see. I don't remember how many more we need. Oh no, we just need one more of these to make the play set here. Don't know if we could play this. Oh, I passed by a couple copies of this already, so I'm gonna circle back to it. We need something that does stuff in Soul. Oh shoot, sorry. And this is the only thing from that entire pile that does any of that. Put card from hand into Soul. It's not. I don't know. Placed on rear if you have Vanguard with Sorceress. Check top. If you have Vanguard with Sorceress card name, discard from hand. Reveal. Yeah, okay. The cat's not great either. Take that. I will take the Brady Arc. If we are going to be discarding stuff. Okay, I'm gonna do another round of stuff. I'm gonna read a little bit more closely this time. We'll see if there's anything that we can toss in here. Place on rear by card ability. Soul Blast. Call 2. Okay. Oh yeah, we need to get more of these anyway. So, yep. Maybe we just play a bunch of the, what's her name? Just for the defensive stuff. Play a couple more copies of... Where'd she go? Where'd she go? Here she is. Memoruru. because she can get triggers back from drop. So basically trading a 5 for 20. Oh wait, do we want to play? Hmm. Hmm. Just gonna throw this in for fun. Hmm. Why is Mamoru 7k? That makes no sense to me. So dumb. Get 3 and okay. I guess I. Oh no, I think the fourth one should be a frame rare somewhere. So let's find that as well. Let's see, where are we counterblasting? There, we're counterblasting there. Okay. I'm going to see if we change up the ride line as well. Need to check the wording on Tranquilia. On the new Tranquilia, the set 4 Tranquilia. I'm thinking, I'm wondering if I play regular Hexa Orb first. Huh. Do we risk going 3 attacks only? Max first turn. I'll think about it. Oh. I guess there's no more Memoruru. Crazy. Okay. There's no way. Okay. I guess there's a way. Okay, there are only 3 Memorurus, so that's going to be our defensive capabilities. Sorry. Okay, just making sure that I'm actually being heard. Okay, I need the comments now. Ooh, this is gonna be a tough one. don't know where any of the sets 4 stuff is, so we're gonna have to go through this the hard way. Yeah, I think just for sanity's sake, I'm not gonna try too hard for Lagrel at this point. I mean, I'll probably run a few like dumb games with it, but I don't think that will be going with it. I mean, we could just run quadricasts, but it's not great. See, and this other defensive grade 1 for some reason has a 7k body as well for getting plus 10k shield. Do we run Vapories? We could. Yeah. Let's see. Oh wait, that's the set 4 stuff. Did I never pull the Tranquilio? No way. Admis. Studios. Huh. I don't have a Tranquilio. Okay, maybe I just have to keep going and I'll find something. But yeah, doesn't look like anyone. Oh, no, set 3. Oh my gosh. Okay. Now we're in. Okay. Nothing there. Might just play Tranquilia instead of actually, let's double check. Okay, yeah. We can. Goodbye, tier square. Counterblast 1 for a draw. Yeah. Just get me field. Then I can draw later. I'm now kind of tempted to play the Inflictor Dragon with Maple, but I only have one Inflictor Dragon, so I don't think it's a good idea right now. Or, like, if I don't think it'll be very consistent. I need more Warriors rests, I believe. I think that would be really good here. Because you get the higher, you get a higher starting swing, if that makes sense, before the Vanguard attack, because you can just choose 2 cards, choose 2 units, put them, and then give them 10k when they're boosted. And then if you have refuerzos behind one of those units, then you get that guaranteed 20k just off of that unit. And it looks like we're coming to the end of it, and there's nothing. That's okay. Check one more time, because I know that this is where the set 3, set 4 stuff was. Just trying to get straight to the orders. Nope. Nope. I had the Gratias Gradali in here, and then I took it out to put in the Avant-Garde deck. And I don't really want to just take apart the Avant-Garde deck before I finish working with it. So I'm going to have to make do with that. Based on Guardian or Rear. Nah. Okay, so this is everything we've got to work with. Let's see what we can do. Okay, I'll have to just leave this here. Okay, so if we want to make Logrel work, gotta first minimize the amount of stuff. Let's see. So I don't want to play 4-side because that's too much Soul Blast. Oh yeah, we just play Effulgence. I'm so dumb. The heck? I'm not thinking. Not thinking. Jello is not thinking, so we don't need that. We just play the set. Now, I was having space problems before, but that was because it was still 46 cards. So I don't think we're going to have a problem with it now. I can put this one away. Where's the stuff that's not coming in? Where's the stuff that's not getting invited to the party? I'm just going to put that over there. Okay. Okay, so 4. Delta pen. When placed on rear from hand, with your resources in his card name. Counterblast 1, check top 2, choose a card from them, put it into hand, the rest at the bottom or top. If you're a persona on this turn, choose up to 1 from hand. Okay. Honestly, I don't know if I like this as much as Octaray. Rating them side to side. The nice thing about Delta is, well, I mean, I guess Delta's a bit, Delta gets 5k, Effulgent gets 5k, Delta Append doesn't. Okay, I will try 3 and 3. Yeah, I will try 3 and 3 for now. And then she can go as well. Still run. Yeah, I'm still going to run the Refuerzos. The Gwendolyn is nice because she doesn't require anything besides a Persona ride, but we're not always going to be Persona riding. But if we're not Persona riding, then Lagrel is kind of difficult. Yeah, we don't need these. We do not need these. Problem is counterblast. There's a lot of counterblasts in grade 2. Lagrel counterblasts as well. Okay, we're just gonna give up on Lagrel. Sorry, Lagrel. Oh, I don't want to though. Yeah, I really wish I had the new double R sorceress, but don't got her, so it's unfortunate. Don't know if we play Parius. Too many things interact with the field, so difficult decisions. I don't know where the rest of my Gwendolyns are. They might be in the Seraph Cell deck too, actually. Oh no, I should have taken them out. Let's see. No, it's not here. Okay, so that's not good. Okay, we'll see how far we can go with Lagrel for now. We'll see if the Gwendolyn still fits too. Okay. Let's see. So far that's 7 plus 10. 17. We have another 17 slots for whatever. So let's start putting whatever in. Generous flute. We'll play the set. Yeah. So that we have some top deck manipulation. We're playing the Brady Arcs. to mitigate some of that hand loss there. Assault, not needed. PGs. Okay, we'll play the set. And then the Memories. Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay, so counting again. So that was 17, 21, 23, 27, 30. So we got 4 more slots available. I don't want to add more counterblast, so wisdom, probably not what we're going to do. Okay, play Inflictor, maybe, for the extra draw. Won't use much energy blast anyway. And we can retire the Angel, because they don't do anything after the search. So I think that's okay. So 3 slots left. Where'd Maple go? Maple, come back. Oh, okay. Ooh, have to get it. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Goodbye, commons. Ooh. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. There we go. Okay. I'm still debating whether or not I should play regular Hexa Orb in the ride deck. Still against it. Yeah. Okay. Next thing I was thinking. Do we just play Wataters? Do we play the Wataters? The Watatas. Maybe we do just play the Watatas, because I'm not finding anything else that I can put in here. Oh, I want to play Alden so bad. The deck looks very fun. No. Okay, I actually just want to play. So let's just do when your Vanguard is placed during the battle phase. So that could do something. I was thinking of playing this, but if we're playing Inflictor, then we're retiring stuff, so that's pretty counterproductive. I also don't want to add more discard to the frickin' deck, so... Yeah, maybe we do just play the Watatas. We will play the Watata. play the maple. Okay, number check. 3, 5, 7, 8, 18, 22, 24, 28, 32. So we need 2 more. Maybe we do just play the 2 Pariuses. Yeah. Yeah, we'll play it. 2 Parius. Yeah. Just 2 is fine. Boop. Okay. That is that. Now I need triggers, so I'm gonna have to kill a deck. I don't know which one to kill though. Actually, I do know which one. And I feel bad too. But I have to. Let me just double check. 1. Okay. It's my deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Triggers. Okay. I guess I took something out here. Okay. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43. Okay, yeah. Stuff is definitely missing from here. Okay. Yeah, I'll just take the stuff out of here. The stuff that I need, at least. What do I have already? So I have the fronts. I got no crits, except for one. I got one crit here. There's a rainbow over here. Okay. It Spiral is probably good to take as well. I actually think that a Martineau is the best OT for Aquamarine, just because you can restand your front row, and they'll get Twin Drive, or they can get Twin Drive if you're running grade 3s in the front. If not, then yeah, I guess it Spiral is alright. Valnut, you could probably put it in as well. Yeah. Don't know what else. Or you could even do, I think you could do the nighttime one as well. And that would be nice. Okay, so let's go to sleeve this stuff now. Okay, just double checking. 4, 8, 8 plus 3, 11. Okay, 11, 12, 16. Okay, we're running 3 heals, that's fine. more anywhere else. So let's start sleeving this up. Can do a couple of test games, and then probably call it an evening. My main worry, we're only running one copy of each thing, so the game, the most of these will probably be very stock standard. But I think we'll get a good idea of what the deck will be able to do still. Because, yeah, the core has the most pieces. So, we'll be okay. This is very... Oh no, need on the other side. Oh, there we go. That's better. Okay. As I'm sleeving this up now, I can kind of see some places where we'll have some issues, but still positive. Okay. Okay. Test game number 1. Hexa Orb Lagrel. Even, I go first. Okay, I'm going first. Okay. I'll redraw 3. 3. just to guarantee it. Okay, we're good. Draw. Discard the draw. Riding Tranquilia. Take one. Gwendolyn's gone. It's fine. Draw. Okay, we'll discard. Discard Parius. To ride. Tranquilia skill. Ooh, I can't discard the Parius if I want. Okay, hold on. Yikes. Yeah, I think we can just discard. Yeah, we'll discard Octary. It's okay. Alright, Tranquilia. Tranquilia skill. Reveal 3 different graded units. 1, 2, 3. Check top 5. Call Memoruru to the back. Shuffle. And now we're at 3. Start building up soul now. Refulgent. Imperious. Yeah. Swing with Effulgent first. Attacks, check top. Put it into soul. And then 16, 17. Drive check. Another Octary. Okay. Take 1. Power to Vanguard draw. It is a crit. Don't let me move this up so the hand is visible here as well. Power to Vanguard. We'll say that they attack Effulgent, and that's fine. We'll let it go. Stand and draw. Okay, might have to discard a Persona copy here. Do we have anything that returns it? No, we don't. Okay, we'll discard Refuerzos. Still kind of far from thing. Actually, no, yeah, it's okay. We'll discard a Persona Red copy. To ride, go to 6. Or actually, instead of that, we'll just discard the crit. Yeah, we'll discard the crit to do that. Then we can retire Memoruru to get that extra shield back. And oh, but before we do that, activate Pentagleam, checking top 3. Yep, and put them on top in any order. Ooh, that's nice. Okay, putting the Inflictor and PG on top. And then I will play Octary Sorceress. When placed, CB1, check top 2. Add both to hand. If I did, return something else. Return the Hexa Orb to bottom. And and then we can do that. Okay. Yeah, call that, and I'll just retire the Parius. Yeah, just do it that way. Okay. Swinging with we'll swing with Inflictor first. 13. Cute 16. Swing with Aquamarine. First check is a draw. power and all that stuff. To inflictor, and we draw. Second check. Nothing. So Octoray getting +5 doesn't mean very much. Then we'll swing with Inflictor. Inflictor skill. Energy Blast 3, retire 1. I draw, and it gets another +10. So this is 30, 33. Not bad. And then I have enough to refill the board with after. Okay. Their first drive. Their first grade 3 turn. Power to front. I'll take another one. Power to front again. Let's say they have 2 more attacks. Guard with a crit. And then guard with a crit and guard and intercept to make space there. Stand, draw, PG. Go to 6, Persona Ride, draw. Ooh, okay. Saw that coming, but whatever. That's fine. So 10, 10, 10. I'll call Refuerzos here. And okay. Play Delta Append. When placed, CB1, look at the top 2. Choose one from among them, put it into hand. Bottom deck. And put the rest at the top or the bottom. I will take the Bradyarch, bottom the Octoray. And I'll play the Bradyarch. Yeah. Play the Bradyarch. And activate that this card skill. When placed, check top. I'll leave it on top. Okay. Since I'm Persona riding, triggers are plus 20k. And yeah, triggers are 20k. And I get triple drive. Okay. Call Memoruru. And we'll go to battle phase. Okay, swinging with the Delta Append first for 20. Yeah. 20. Do I swing with this? That goes up to 30. Yeah, swing for 30. And then swing with Inflictor. Since I'm Persona riding, Refuerzos gets boost. So this is 26, 36. I'll activate the skill to retire the Bradyarch and draw. Oh, I should not have done that. Okay, I'm going to not do that. Let's not retire. Just swing for 36. And then swing with Aquamarine. Oh, I should have kept... Wait, what's the wording on this? Let's see. Oh, put it into hand. Okay. So I take the Octoray. So it's not even a thing. If I Persona roll this turn, I can put a crit or front. Neither of which I have. I had the Memoruru though. So I could have put a crit on top. But I didn't. It's okay. That's A-okay. Okay. Anyway. Triple drive. First check. Heal. We'll restand the Inflictor. And it gets plus 20k. So plus 1. Plus 20. And second check. Frontal. Okay. So this is plus 20. And another plus 20. Soul Blasting 1. To restand Append. And third check. Another Persona Ride copy. Okay. we'll swing with Delta Append for 40. And then we swing with Inflictor again for 26. Plus 50, 76. Energy Blast 3, retire the Bradyarch to draw. For 86. Okay, we'll move on. Take 1 damage. Nothing. That's a bit of a pickle. That's okay because we got PGs. Okay, we'll guard with the OT. Oops. We will guard and intercept with Delta Append. And one PG again with Octaray. Yeah, with Octaray. Okay. Next turn, we stand and draw. Okay. Persona Ride. And draw. Nothing. Playing Generous Flute Angel first. Oh, we're at 6 energy. Generous Flute to discard a card. Discarding Generous Flute to check top 2. Put 1 into hand, the rest at the top. 1 into hand, rest at the top. And then call Delta Append. CB1, check top 2. Put 1 into hand, the rest at the top or the bottom of the deck. I will take the PG. Bottom deck the rest. Oh no, I'll leave it on top actually, because then I can double retire the lane. Yeah. And oh, I could do that. Yeah. Activating. Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. So end of the battle. Oh no, end of that skill. Choosing a front, putting it on top. Or wait, hold on. So before I place that, I will have done this. So let me just get this and then place this on top. Is that the right thing to do? I think so. Okay, and then we'll call Generous Flute. Discard, check top 2. Put 1 into hand, rest on top. Okay. Oh, and then I won't be able to double retire, so I'm going to Energy Blast 3 to return this to hand. And removing Bradyarch, just to conserve hand a little bit. Okay, now we go into battle. 10 to front. Okay, this is 28. This is 36. And then this is 31. First check. Stand this lane. Soul Blast 1. Plus 20 to everything. Second check. Nothing. Third check. Nothing. Okay. And then from there, swing with this. This is... I probably should have just put the crit then. That's fine. 43, 53, 56. And that would have been with crit 2. And then energy blast down to 0. Retire generous flute to draw. Okay. Alright. End of turn. And then we have to guard with stuff. And I don't know if I survive anymore at this point. Actually, not the Bratty Arc would retire the Effulgent. And then that stuff. Don't think that's enough to guard an entire rest of turn, which is sad. Do we heal? No, we don't. Okay. Oh, there's the maple. It would have been nice if we just kept getting the maple, then we could have just kept retiring that. And then our first swing of the turn would have been 33 as well. Ugh, but that's okay. I'm actually really liking the Inflictor now. Inflictor is just really nice. Okay, let's run it again. Yeah, we'll run it again. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, okay. 1 and Octaray. And PG. No, we'll keep the PG. Okay. That's better. Okay. Even we go first. We go first again. Actually, no, let's go second. Okay. Draw. Discarding draw to ride. Drawing again. Okay. We go to 3. Swing for 8. And we heal nothing. Okay. Next. Taking 1. Power. Probably can't hit me anymore. So, my turn again. Stand draw. Discarding. Let's discard a heal. Ride. Revealing 3 different grades. 3 to PG's 1. Checking top 5. Ooh, nice. Calling 1. Shuffle. Do I activate its skill? Yeah. No, we'll activate it. Discarding. Discard Delta. Checking top 2. 2. Ooh, we'll take the Inflictor. Put the rest on top. Okay. And this is where we call Effulgent. And swing with it first. And we're at 6. Swing with Effulgent. Checking top, putting into soul. Swinging 18. Drive check. And Maruru. Okay, and we take 1, 2, 25, and let's say we have to PG something as well. Yep. We'll stand. Draw. Discarding Maple. Right. Check top 3. Call Inflictor and that's it. Okay, swinging with Effulgent, checking top. Oh shoot, yeah. Timing for it's off because of the placement of this thing. That's okay. Yeah, we'll leave it on top. Then we'll actually, yeah. Then we'll swing with Inflictor. Then I'll swing with this. 21. First check. Second check. Front. Soul Blast 1. Restand Inflictor. Gets the 10k off of that. Swing again. Soul Blast. Oh, Energy Blast 3. Retire 1. Draw. And that goes to 33. And that's it. Damage 1. Damage 2. Ooh, I think I'm dead. 35k shield. Perfect guard. Guess we're still alive. After 4 theoretical attacks. Draw. Persona. Draw. Go to 6. Calling that. And no idea what's on top of the deck. So we're going to play Octaray. Skill CB1. Check top 2. Put 1 into hand. Oh, I'll put both into hand. I'll put both into hand, bottom deck 1. Bottom decking the draw trigger because don't get as much out of the draw. So, and then we'll play Delta Append. Skill CB1, check top 2. Yeah, put 1 into hand, 1 on the top or the bottom, and we pray that there are triggers on top of the deck. Actually, hold on, instead, put that there. We'll leave it on top because we're going to be able to counter it. We're going to be able to Soul Blast. Energy Blast. Okay. So we start with 20. Then we swing over here. This is 36. Skill Energy Blast 3. Retire. Draw. And then we swing here. This is 23. Triple drive. First check. Nothing. Second check. Ooh, OT. Let's see. What's the ability again? Choose a card from drop. Add it to hand. Oh yeah, I forgot. I do get this call. One time I was supposed to remember it. I forgot it. Oh well. Take a PG back, I guess. And draw. I will give all of that to here, of course. Went up 1. And second check. Oh. Oh yeah, third check, I mean. Okay, nothing. We're still dead after this turn. We swing with this. Energy Blast down to 0. Retire to draw. Yeah. I think I like the Inflictor route. Obviously doesn't feel as good going second. I mean, it rarely ever feels good going second. Unless you're playing specific decks. But yeah, I think this is okay. Haven't hit the Lagrelle yet. But I think that I'd be scratching my head trying to get that done. So I think that's okay. Refuerzos, I think I should just put 4 of. Actually, no. Refuerzos is okay. Just behind 1 lane. So that whatever lane does restand is big. Yeah. If this was a Martinoa, then I would have gotten Let's see. What would I have gotten? Let's see. Yeah, so if we drive check 1, oh, there's a crit, and 2, there's a front. And those would have been 20 gauge. So I think I'm going to put a Martinoa back in. Yeah, I'll put a Martinoa back in, take out the Lagrell, and I think that's it. But I don't have any extra on Martinoas. So that's my problem. That's my issue right now, guys. Okay. Let's do it. Game 3. Oh. Or test game 3. So we've hit the Inflictor both games. So that's nice. 2 Persona Ride copies. We'll keep 1. Just put these back. We'll put the PG back as well. Even. I go first. Okay, 1 second. Draw 3. Okay. I think I'll just change out the Pariuses for something that does stuff on discard. Okay, let's do it. Standing already draw. Discarding Parius to ride Tranquilia, going second, so I draw for going second. And we go to 3 energy. Swing. Power and draw. Okay. Damage 1, damage 2, nothing. Draw. Discarding another draw to ride Pentagleam. Tranquilia skill, checking top 5 after revealing 3 differently graded cards. Yes, Memoruru. After that, we call Effulgent, and that's it. Okay, and we'll swing with Effulgent, checking top, leaving it on top to psych him out. I'll attack with this for 17. Nothing. Damage 1, damage 2, damage 3. Power is good, thankfully. Heal is good, I mean, thankfully. Plus 10 and 30 guard. Stand, draw. Ooh, okay, that would have been a little bit nicer. Okay. We'll discard. Yeah, we'll discard an Octarasaurus to ride into Aquamarine. And we'll check top 3. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, okay. Put that on top like that. And oh, and we're at 9 energy. I can do that, yeah. Okay, look at top 3 again. Put the Aquamarine on top. Yeah, put the Aquamarine on top. And I'll call, let's see, yeah, Glorious Flute Angel. Activated skill, discarding Inflictor Dragon to check top 2. Put 1 into hand, rest of the top of the deck. And I'll activate the Bradyarch and drop to go back down to 6 to bounce this back to hand, and then I'll call the inflictor out right after. Okay, and now, like that, I have all 3 Persona Red copies in my hand. Great. Okay, we'll swing with Effulgent first. 18. Yeah, 18. And then... oh, shoot. I have to swing here first. 13. 18. 13, 18... 20. First check is a crit. Give all of X there. Soul Blast 1. Restand. Second check. Front. This is at plus 20. This is at plus 20 now as well. And that's a Soul Blast 1 for that as well. And we swing here first. 30, because I drove check 2 triggers. And this will be 43. Energy blasting down to 3. Retiring Flute Angel to draw. Okay. Damage. Power. Draw. Okay. That's good for us. We'll go 43, 43, and 63. Stand. Draw. Persona Ride and draw. We'll go to 6. Octaray. Counterblast 1. Check top 2. Add both to hand. Return something from hand to deck. Return... oh, not the PG. What the heck? Return the heal to the bottom. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, choose a card from hand, put it on the bottom. Okay, and then we'll play the Bradyarch as well. Checking top. Putting it on the top or the bottom. We'll leave it on top. And then we'll call Reforzos. Okay. Okay, we'll swing here first. This is 28. Or no, this is 30. Because of the +2 from Bradyarch. And then this is 36. I'll activate the skill. Energy Blast 3, retire the Bradyarch to draw the Effulgent off of the top. And hopefully we get a trigger here. This is 30. Flat, just 30. First check. Second check. Third check. Okay, draw trigger. Power to the inflictor. Soul Blasting 1. Restand. Gets plus... oh, it's plus 10 from its own abilities until end of turn. So it's plus 20. And it gets another 20. Okay, and then we'll swing again. Energy Blast down to 0. Retire the Octaray to draw. Okay. So we have 2 PGs and a bunch of shield. But probably not enough. We'll see. PG is 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and then PG. We'll just say that that was enough. Okay. Final turn. We got the 1 Hexa Orb left in hand. Persona Ride draw. Ooh. Okay, yeah, it's fine. Play that. Okay, we're at 3 energy. I have no cards in hand, so we're super brave. Which means that the Lagrel, I just have to discard whatever I get, and I can, depending on how many triggers I get, restand it a couple of times. So let's see what happens here. First thing we'll do here, because we can still technically attack with this. Yeah, we'll do the final Persona ride. Yeah, we'll swing 36. Yeah, we'll activate the skill early. So retire and draw. Okay, it's not a trigger, which is good. And then we'll swing with Lagrel. Skill, counterblasting 2, rest any number of other rear guards. I'm going to rest nothing. I only got 1 card in hand, so I have to discard everything regardless. So we'll get our Twin Drive. Yep. First check. Front. Ooh. That's actually really good. 20, 20, 20. Second check. Another 20, 20, 20. Oh my god, I might not have any triggers left for for Aquamarine. 20. And I run out of blocks. I think I did run out of blocks. Oh, there's one. There's one on the floor. Okay. Well, welcome everybody to this weird ass stream. And yep, that's it for that. And then I discard everything in hand. Then I attack with Hexa Orb. This is 63 triple drive. Let's see if I can still get a trigger. First check. Nothing. Second check. Nothing. Third check. Crit. I will give all the effects to Lagrel. Soul Blast 1. Oh, it gets another 20. Soul Blast 1. Restand. It was she was actually at plus 55 earlier because his skill gives it to the end of battle. Okay, and then final swing. This is 13 plus 40, 60 plus 75. 13 plus 75 is 88. And then counterblasting 2 one more time. And we get a final Twin Drive. First check. Second check. Crit. All effect. And then we go up to 108 with crit. And that's Lagrel. That was fun. Oh, someone chatted in the group chat earlier. Jello, you good? Oh, yes, Zen, I'm good. I'm good. Hold on, I got a message. Whoops. Alright. Well, that was fun. Inflictor is actually really nice. Just getting that timing on Maple is my problem. Contrary to what I thought was going to be the problem, the counterblasting wasn't an issue, obviously, until we hit the Lagrel. But when we hit the Lagrel, like I was going to lose that turn anyway, or I probably would have already lost the game by then. So that's fine. Yeah, this This is I like. I'm actually liking this. Um, I did say that I was going to play Avant-Garde. I'm still going to play Avant-Garde at the next um at the next Discord tourney, but I'm also going to give this a test run, see how it goes. But yeah, let's go over the list one more time here, and then I think I'm gonna call it call it an evening because I'm feeling the fatigue all over again. Okay. So, while I'm just doing this, overall thoughts so far, I do wish that I had biscottis or yeah, biscottis more than spiral cuties because Hexorb needs a lot of spiral needs a lot of soul. I mean, to maintain her ability. Um, I think that turn 3, I think maybe having a maple in here would be nice. I feel like maples are a really good substitute for any of the discard generics, just because you still get value out of them somehow. Especially in a deck where you're constantly retiring stuff off of the field, it's always better to just retire something that you can get for free, just based on the ride. Just from the riding, I mean. Um, Other than that, I think the deck feels really fun to play still. Um, it's just that nice feel of Oracle Think Tank. A little bit more strategy required when it comes to um, what do you call it? To setting up the field with Inflictor, just knowing which rear guards to retire and if you can do it more than once per turn. I just found it. I didn't realize it until I started testing that the Inflictor really isn't unless you know that there are no triggers on your top deck. Inflictor is really good. Um, he's really only good to use once per turn. But if you know that an attack before your Vanguard attack, if the top card of your deck is a non-trigger, that the Inflictor can get it out of the way before Aquamarine attacks, so that you can clear the top deck for more trigger hits. Refuerzos is really nice as well. Just being able to restand the lane, I think that was just really helpful. And then Lil Grell, you kind of just already saw that its potential. I wouldn't say that that is the usual scenario that you'll find it in. Like you won't usually have 4 open counterblast unless you just weren't pulling into most of your grade 2s. But yeah, if you have no cards left, you know you're gonna lose the next turn, then might as well just do no bars held Lagrel swings with drive checks twice per turn. Twice in a turn. Because, yeah, that's, I think that's really good. The Gwendolyn we didn't see, but that's okay. I don't think that she's like an intermediary. She's like a mid-game threat, and then yeah, she just drills the hand out. So I might drills your opponent's hand out until they don't have anything left. But I think I might change it um, to be honest, maybe another Reflexos, just so that I can get to them quicker, or to another copy of Inflictor, because I think that having the Inflictor early is really good for being able to maintain the hand size, because my hand was pretty big. That last game, it was mostly Persona Ride copies, but we were still able to maintain a decently sized hand. If not, then I'm thinking of changing the Periuses from the grade 1, from the grade 1s into a Blitz order. Which Blitz order, I'm not sure yet. I have to read over all of them again. But yeah, this is it for the grade 3s. Again, Gwendolyn is probably going to go turn into an Inflictor Dragon. So we have 2 copies of Inflictor. For anyone that doesn't already know what it does, when it attacks a Vanguard, you can Energy Blast 3, retire a rearguard in another column, draw a card, and it gets 10k until the end of turn. So you can swing with it before your Vanguard attacks and have it be 22k by itself, base, before anything else. And that's really good. Aquamarine, if you Persona Road, it gets an extra drive, and you increase the power effect of all your triggers by 10k. So everything is going up by 20k. And when a trigger check is revealed for the drive check of the battle that this unit attacked, then you can Soul Blast 1, choose one of your rear guards, and stand it. So you don't get the extra power like with Hexa Orb, the original, but you do get the more attacks throughout the turn. And I'm still debating. I think that the Aquamarine right away is fine if you get Inflictor, just because you're able to draw a little bit more. But yeah, it is a little bit nerve-wracking to get low on Persona Ride copies and not having the game close to conclusion, because the deck can't do very much if you're not Persona Riding. Because 1, you don't have the extra drive check and you don't have the extra power, but 2, if you're not Persona Riding, then you don't have a consistent minimum 1 soul per turn to restand a lane after the Vanguard attacks. Next we have 2 copies of Refuerzos, very, very old card. At this point in the format, at least. If you Persona Road, then it gets boost. Then once per turn, when your other unit stands by a card's effect, you can stand this unit as well. So it's just a restanding booster. And Lagrel, when it attacks a Vanguard, Counterblast 2, rest any number of your other rear guards, and until end of battle, it performs drive checks, and it gets 5k. And at the end of that battle, if you rested 3 or less rear guards for the cost, choose 3 cards from your hand and discard them. If you rested only 1, then choose 2 cards from your hand and discard them in addition to that. So, like I said, it's not always great to play the Lagrel, but if you have no cards left in your hand and you feel like you're going to lose anyway, you might as well give this a try. Getting 7 drive checks in 1 turn is good, because you're just putting a lot of pressure. Like, you don't need to do it the way that just went on. You could attack with Lagrel first, dump any triggers onto the other thing, and then attack with Aquamarine, restand the Lagrel, attack with the Lagrel again, pump all of it into the other lane again, and then attack with the other lane if you wanted to do that. Or you can just put it on the Lagrel and then have drive check pressure on the Lagrel as well. But yeah, that's sort of my design theory with the Lagrel in the deck here. Okay, Next are the grade 2s. The grade 2s are the only things I don't have any issues with, actually. I did find myself wanting to play the Delta Append a little bit more, but only because you can activate her on turn 2. That's the biggest thing. Like, you don't have to wait for your Vanguard to be... Oh, no, never mind. I was playing that wrong. But anyway, I do like Delta Append just because she can reload the deck with a crit or a front on top. The only thing is that it does mean that you can't attack with Inflictor before the Vanguard attacks to get that extra draw, which is fine as well. It doesn't really... It's not a deal breaker to be completely honest. You do lose that one, but you are also drawing a card off of the Delta Append anyway. So it's like you're getting that, and then also saving yourself a piece on the field from being retired by the Inflictor for activating it twice in a turn. But yeah, for anyone that didn't know the ability already, I'll just start from Effulgent. So Effulgent, MVP from early to whenever you have this on the field still. When this unit attacks, if you have a Vanguard with Sorceress in its card name, look at the top card of your deck. If your Vanguard is standing, then you can put it into Soul. If not, then you just put it back on top. But you can do that regardless. And then when you get a drive check, when you reveal a trigger, during your drive check, this unit gets 5k until end of turn. So this is one of those things where you could benefit a lot from having 2 Lagrel swings and your Aquamarine just trying to hit triggers, because it doesn't necessarily need to come from your drive check. So your Vanguard's drive check, I mean. So just widening the net for the extra powers is really nice. Then next we have Delta Append. When it is placed on rear from hand, if you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Sorceress in its card name, counterblast 1, look at the top 2 cards of your deck, and choose one from among them, put it into hand, put the rest at the top or the bottom of your deck. Then if you Persona Road, you can choose a crit or front from your hand, and reveal it and put it on the top of your deck. So again, really nice on a Persona Ride turn. Its only downside in relation to the other 2 sorceresses here, well, the wizard and the sorceress here, is that it doesn't get scaling power off of hitting triggers. So keep that in mind as well. Your lanes will be a bit smaller, but I think that's still kind of fine. On a Persona Ride turn, you're swinging 28k at it, and that's at least a 20k shield card out of your opponent's hand, or 2 or more cards. So still hits numbers. Its utility is really good, and if you don't want to keep it on the field, I honestly feel like you could just retire it with Inflictor after, to make space for something else on the next turn. Next we have Octave Sorceress, still probably my favorite sorceress grade 2 besides Effulgent. There have been a lot of sorceresses. But when it is placed on rear, if you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Sorceress in its card name, counterblast 1, look at the top 2 cards of your deck, choose up to 2 cards from among them, put them in your hand, and put the rest at the top or the bottom of your deck in any order. If you chose 2 cards from your hand, you can choose a card from your hand and put it on the bottom of your deck. Then when during the battle that this unit attacked the Vanguard, if you Persona Road this turn, then it gets 5k. So it gets 5k when it attacks if you Persona Road. Effulgent is the only one that gets the scaling 5k. Misremembered. But anyway, these 3 are such good utility pieces to make sure that you get at least 1 trigger out during the turn. And yeah, it just refreshes some of your triggers in the case of Delta Append as well. So I would actually keep the Delta Appends until kind of late, when you have the triggers in hand and you're Persona Riding, so that you can return them and then just keep the number of triggers in your deck at a +1 minimum. If you have 2, you just play 2 and then put 2 crits on top, and you and then have a good time there. But that is, again, a lot of counterblast. So, yeah, you want to meter this as well, because as soon as you run out of counterblast, there isn't very much way for you to check the top if you don't have effulgence, or if you don't have generous flute angels, which is what we will get into here. So grade 1s, of course, PGs. Parius, I will be taking out. I'm just going to put like straight up shield. I feel like that's a little bit more useful right now, but after some testing, I might change my mind. Next is Generous Flute Angel. When it's placed on rear, if you have a Vanguard with Sorceress in its card name, you can discard a card from your hand, look at the top 2 cards of your deck, and choose a card from among them, put it into hand, or put the rest on top of your deck in any order. Well, because there's only one. But yeah, just easier cost as you're running out of counterblast to be able to check your top deck. Because again, if you don't have effulgence, then Generous Flute is kind of your next best bet if you're looking at just grade 1s. There's the new grade 1, the Double R. I believe she's a grade 1. I wish I had her, but I did not pull any during my my set 4 opening, and the post office is on strike, so I have to wait until it. I have to wait until they're not on strike anymore to start getting mail again. But yeah, you have Kurakamiya as well. My only problem with this is that it's grade 2, and all the front row is very packed already. Of course, if your opponent is just constantly retiring stuff and you don't want to play the Inflictor or the Lagrel or anything, then you can definitely put these in, but I don't know if they're the best card to I don't know if it's the best card to put in, just because it is also a discard, but from the front. So, Generous Flute Angel, I think, is a very good way to still be able to check top, and the discard cost is kind of mitigated by a Brilliant Dragon Bradyarch. When placed on rear, if your opponent's Vanguard, if your Vanguard's grade is less than or equal to your opponent's Vanguard's grade, then you can do the OTT thing. Check top and put it back on top or the bottom, and it gets 2k. And from rear or drop when your other card is discarded during your turn, Energy Blast 3, remove this card from the game and choose one of the discarded cards and put it back into hand. So if you wanted to be able to do that with Generous Flute Angel and Bradyarch is already in the drop zone, then you can do that to bounce whatever you discarded off of Generous Flute Angel back to hand. And the only other piece in this deck that is using energy is Inflictor. And again, you're only using that 1 to 2 times per turn. And the 2 times, not as often, but you're definitely going to be using it once per turn. So you'll always have the flexibility of being able to activate Bradyarch after discarding for Generous Flute Angel, while still having the energy to activate Inflictor Dragon's ability to retire, get 10k, and draw a card. Next is 3 copies of Changing Magic Memoruru. I just look at each of these as a body on the field until I need to get my fronts back in hand to guard with. So when you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Sorceress in its card name, retire this unit, choose a crit or front in your drop, and put it into hand. That's it for that. And I find that this is probably the best plug-and-play partner for Inflictor Dragon, Pink Mothgirl Maple. When you Persona Ride, basically. Yeah, when your grade 3 or greater Vanguard is placed during your ride phase, if you Persona Ride this turn and you do not have a copy of her on the field already, you can call her to field, and she gets 5k until the end of turn. So you can just Persona Ride, call her out, have the Inflictor on the other side of the field, because you need it to be on the other side of the field, or at least yeah, just behind another rear guard. You would attack with this rear guard first, so whatever This is behind, and then you'd attack with the Inflictor to retire it, so that the next turn when you Persona Ride again, she's available to just come out, attack, and then go back. But yeah, that is the deck actually. So I will be testing this out again. I will be changing the Pariuses for um some Blitz orders just to get some extra shield in here. If not Blitz orders, then probably play around with some Watators or something like that, because a couple of those 6 damage draws were my OT. So would have been nice to just hit the OT there and continued on and had a little bit more cards in hand. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you found this useful. If you're planning to play Hexa Orb, this deck is... I feel like you can do a lot with this deck. It does require a lot of like bringing it down to its skeleton, to its bones, and then reworking it from there. But I feel like the possibilities for this deck are pretty broad. But anyway, just to end it, we are running a rainbow. So 4 crits, 4 fronts, 4 draw, 3 heals because I can't find a 4th, and Itou Faro. I didn't necessarily like the Itou Faro. I think I would rather have Valnut here, because if you hit Valnut, then you're guaranteed 5 swings, and if you hit another trigger after that, then you know you have 6. So that's something to think about with this deck. Or if you want to play it safe, then just run the Martinoa, and you'll be fine as well. But anyway, everyone, thank you so much for watching. This week was insane, and I apologize for not being able again to do the community posts and everything. But this week I will be back to do those at least. I wanted to be able to stream, but a lot of expectations were kind of flipped on me. So I am kind of still in a weird place with my work hours. But as soon as I get some normalcy, then I'll be able to work on some other stuff. I've been wanting to do some voiceover stuff. I wanted to continue Cray Cross Epic, but I just don't have the time. And when I am home, my voice is just completely shot. So yeah, it's been hard to get some time. But anyway, thank you again for being with me. Don't forget to like, sub, do all the stuff if you want to. Tell your friends if you think that they'll enjoy, and yeah, let me know what you guys want to see next. I have a bunch of decks on backlog. Maybe I'll make like a community poll or something and post there to get your thoughts on what you guys want to see. And if I have pieces to work with it, obviously, then I'll make that known. But until then, thank you for watching, for visiting the Outpost, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.